Hello, beautiful people. Did I just spit? I don't know. I get excited when I get ready to open up. Okay. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a review of the Juvia's Place Coffee Shop Eyeshadow Palette, as well as the Juvia's Place Powder Foundation. This is the new I Am Magic Powder Foundation, and I have it in the color Katsina, which is dark too. So we're going to see today if this is really a powder foundation and how much coverage it gives. And I think that being that I'm using Juvia's Place products, I will finally crack open these brushes. So hopefully this is something that you're interested in seeing. If you are, please stay tuned for the video. If you are not subscribed to the channel and you've been here a few times, please subscribe to the channel. And also make sure if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. So I'm gonna get started with the video, guys. I'm sure by now you guys have all seen this beautiful coffee shop palette. It is a 16 pan palette. It retails for $26. Let me just tell you Juvia's Place's thoughts behind this palette. So it says, the Coffee Shop Eyeshadow Palette is an extension of our most loved chocolates palette. Are you ready to add a subtle dose of nudes and browns to your everyday eyeshadow look? For a perfectly flawless finish every time, make sure this luxurious eyeshadow palette, complete with shades of tan, auburn, and rich dark chocolate, is a part of your everyday makeup beauty routine, and it takes boring to totally outside the ordinary. Plus, it pairs perfectly with our captivated coffee nude glosses. Sounds interesting. In my opinion, from looking at the colors, it appears to be an everyday palette, which is a good thing. Okay, I want to just tell you a little bit about these brushes. This brush set is the I Love, I Live Pro brush set. Yeah, it has 13 brushes and it retails for $50. The eyeshadow palette and the brushes are on the wait list right now. Now I'm gonna do swatches. Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes don't usually have names. I'm gonna swatch it from top to bottom rows. I don't know how I'm gonna do all of them on one arm, but we're gonna see. Okay, that was very smooth. Can you see that? Definitely a nice neutral color. That's the second one. Can you see that? Let me see if I can put a little bit more on. That's the third color. That's the fourth color. It's like an ashy ivory kind of color. So this palette is a blend of, it looks like shimmers and metallics maybe. Let me see. It says richly pigmented shades and eye-catching hues, perfect for day to nighttime fun looks. So that looks like a metallic. It's a lot of different brown shades in here, which is very nice. It's like a black or like an off black. Gorgeous. That is a very pretty color. Actually, I'm gonna put this one up here. This is the third row, so you can see them. Nice. That's beautiful. That reminds me of my favorite highlighter. A nice taupey color. And the last row, these shadows appear to be very pigmented and very buttery. Okay, so that is all 16 colors. Minus this one because I put it up there. But yeah, those are very pretty. So let's see what we come up with. I may wind up doing a cut crease. So I think I'm going to go in with this brush right here. They don't have any names or numbers listed on the actual brushes. So I think I'm going to start with this color right here in the crease. That is like a dark cool tone brown. I like the mixture of warm and cool tones. There's actually one in here that is a little darker, but I think this is dark enough. I might do a cut crease. That's what I'm thinking. Very nice and pigmented. I'm gonna go into the darker one. I wanna see if it gives some more dimension. Oh yeah, because it's more like a black. Wow, okay. It's definitely deeper. Okay, let's see if we blend this out. I'm gonna go into this one and take this. I'm going to take this brown and blend it out. Blend the edges out. Nice. Very nice. That color right there is a nice everyday brown. It's so pretty with just the right amount of red. It's blended out really, really nicely. I definitely like this palette palette so far. I'm going back in this. Now, what I will tell you is these brushes do blend very nicely. They got a nice amount of stiffness to them, but they're very big. They don't have that one perfect size blending brush, but it's a nice brush. It has enough stiffness. It's blending very, very nicely. Okay, I'm gonna go into the darker one again, this one. And then I'm going back in one more time with just a little bit of this color, the brown. And I'm gonna go back up here again. I didn't want to be that high up. I'm gonna take this taupe color right here and just, yeah. Now I think I'm gonna cut the crease. I cannot believe that every one of these has broken off. This happened today with this one. I'm gonna go into this color and put it on the lid. I hate these brushes. I really do. I'm gonna use this brush in the inner corner. This is a Sigma E25. I'm going back into this darker color right here. I'm gonna go into this color right here. I just want to blend the colors in together. So I think I'm gonna go into this color right here and put it on the lid over this area and see how that goes. That's a nice burnt orange metallic. I love that. It added a nice amount of warmth to the whole eye. Gorgeous. I love that. I'm gonna do a liner. Okay, yeah, this is a eyeliner by Beauty Vault. It's black, and I'm gonna try this one and see. I still don't like the way the light color. See how it's like patching up? I may have to change the color. Maybe I better put something on it now. Maybe I'll put this color on it. Let's see. I'm gonna take this color right here and put it. It's not really shimmering. Like, I don't really see the shimmer. Like, when I put that shimmer on my arm, it was totally different. Maybe it would have showed up better if I didn't have that other shadow under it. I think so. I'm gonna use that as the inner corner highlight and see, because it's not really shimmering, but I think what it is mixing in with the powder, and at least it's making it look better, because that powder wasn't really doing what it needed to do. I think I need a little more of the orange now though, because it's like that just took over. The bronze color is so pretty. I like it. So let me try to put a liner on. That wing came out good. Now could we get the other one to look just like that is the question. So far I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and put some lashes on and we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna clean off around my eyes residue from the shadows. It's really not a lot. Most of it is it's actually the base. There wasn't a lot of kickback on the skin. I'm going to just put a little eye cream under there and then put the primer on. That's the Holy Hydration eye cream from e.l.f. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna try this Trippin Smooth Primer. It's a nice moisturizing primer and it's good for oily skin and it helps to control oil, if I'm not mistaken. I think it does. But I like this primer. I don't know why my skin, you see my skin looks pink from this? I don't know why, but it's a nice moisturizing primer. Now I gotta look it up and see if it's oil controlling. If not, which I think it is, then I will put something in there that's oil controlling. It definitely made my skin pink. I don't know why. I really like these eyes. Oh, I didn't even tell you what it is. This is the Trippin Smooth Primer from UOMA Beauty. Yeah, I like this primer. Okay, it says a primer powered by shrooms. Take a trip with us to blurred, smooth, and illuminated skin with a lightweight Plush Primer. This unique whipped gel formula is infused with mushroom extract, chamomile water, and probiotics for a calming, balancing, and soothing experience. You are not tripping. It's really that smooth. I thought it was oil controlling. I don't know why I thought that. I'm gonna let it sit for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna make sure my lash is secure and then come back and tell you the specs of this new powder that we are about to try. I like these lashes. Let me tell you what they are right now before I forget. This is the La Flare New York Mink 100% NYVP68. That is what these are. They're pretty long, but I like them. And they look good with a look like this. So I really want to like set my primer with a little bit of powder just to be on the safe side. I know I'm putting powder on my face, but I want to set it with a little bit of powder. Just a little bit of powder. I know that when I do my reviews, sometimes I take different steps, but that's because I want to show the variation of what the actual product can do. Sometimes I don't set the primer, and sometimes I do. And today, I'm gonna set it because I wanna see what it's doing. I'm only setting my areas that are my most problematic areas, which is these cheeks. You see these cheeks and all of that texture in there? And this powder helps to illuminate what is going on, but it also helps to keep the oil down. So that's what I really love about the powder. Okay, so this Juvia's Place I Am Magic Powder Foundation, it retails for $18. It comes in 20 shades. It says, I Am Magic Pressed Powder Foundation is a long-wearing, silky smooth, breathable formula that delivers buildable coverage. It's a blend of finely milled powders to regulate oil and create a long-lasting mattifying finish. The weightless formula glides into skin, blending seamlessly without setting into pores or creating a heavy mask effect. Silk-like glide, smoothness, and softness, excellent blendability. The buildable custom coverage designed for multiple uses, including bronzing, non-cakey, skin-gripping base for long-lasting wear and comfort. Blend of powders expertly selected for instant and long-term. Visible pore vanish effect. Sebum regulating blurring formula shrinks pores to smooth out skin surface for a younger looking flawless appearance without beauty filters. Premium compact with a magnetic lock and mirror. Built-in sponge compartment for on-the-go application. The size is 0.31 ounces, which is 9 grams. It's available in 20 highly pigmented shades that flawlessly blend into all skin tones without leaving a trace. So it sounds wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's see. I have the color Katsina. It's made in Italy. This is Katsina Dark number 2, and it's made in Italy. This looks a little light. I don't know how it is going to work on my skin, but we are about to see. So I'm going to use this big Juvia's Place powder brush, and let's hope that this is not too light. Let's see. I think I smell something. I think the color is actually looking good. I'm just going to stipple it into the face. Did I show you guys the color? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Now, do I see my pores disappearing? No. Because if you look at my face, you can see the pores are there on both sides. It's definitely packed in there very well. If you dip your brush in there firmly, then you get enough on the brush to put on your face. I don't know why I keep smelling like I smell something. I think the color looks good. It says it's a buildable coverage, but I don't see it building. Like, I don't see it covering my powder that I have on my face. I usually don't wear powder as my foundation. I just don't. I like a liquid or cream foundation. Mostly liquid because I have very oily skin. So I'm just dipping this brush in to try to get enough product to cover. And it's so funny because as light as this powder was looking, it's actually a nice color for my complexion. So if you guys are on the fence about a color, if you are around my complexion, this color is a good color. I actually like it. Now let's see how it does under my neck. See this hyperpigmentation under my neck? Oh, it's kind of disappearing. Look. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Now I still see the powder on my face, the gold powder under it. That's just like if I would have put an illuminator under it. Like, you would still see the illuminator, because I definitely see the powder quite a lot. But I do like the way it looks on the skin. I definitely see the powder. I want to see how this powder reacts to concealer going on top of it. But the color of the powder is really a nice color. It didn't look like it would be this dark. So I think I may be putting a little too much powder on my face, but I'm gonna spray it. I definitely see the coverage in the powder. Wow, I didn't think the color would be this dark. It's actually a couple of shades darker than what I would have preferred, because me building it up should not affect the color of it. I think the color looks okay, but it could be a little bit lighter. And I see like where I set the primer, it's still not completely covering. Maybe once I spray my face, after I get some of these products on, then we will be okay. So I'm gonna attempt to go in with concealer, and I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place concealer. This is color number 10. I'm gonna blend it out just as if I had just regular makeup on, regular cream or liquid foundation on. But I do see the skin looking matte. I'm gonna blend it out with my brush. I don't know. Now again, I don't usually wear powder foundation on my whole face. So this is really gonna be my kind of like first time blending out concealer on top of a actual powder foundation, because it's not something that I normally do. So we are testing this together. I'm gonna go in and just blend this. I'm trying to see if it's blending into my face. Like, is it really seamlessly blending into the powder? I still see. Okay, we're gonna keep blending. We're gonna see, because I may have to just spray my face and then blend it out with a beauty blender. Like, I want to see if we can put cream on top of it. Like, I'm gonna put a cream bronzer on and see how it works. It looks like it's blending pretty nicely up at the top up here. I don't know, guys. It says it's not gonna get cakey. I'm just gonna blend this out like that with the rest of whatever's on this brush. You know, I do the same thing with the cream and with the liquid, so I'm just making sure that it is seamless, because that's what we want. I'm just gonna blend this a little bit more and then go in with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, because I wanna make sure that I set this concealer under my eyes. I gotta fix my, my wing. I covered it by mistake. I'm gonna just go around this nose area. I definitely still see a lot of texture, but this is our first impression of this product. So, you know, we're gonna see how it works, and then we'll know what to do for the next time. But the skin, the color looks very nice. Other than texture in these areas, it looks nice on the skin. I think it looks really, really nice. Okay, should I go in with a cream bronzer to see how it blends out? I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty bronzer, and I'm going to use the color Sunkissed. So I'm going to go in and use this cream bronzer. And I'm going to go in with this brush right here by Juvia's Place. So let's see. I feel like I need a darker bronzer. I do love this bronzer. So it looks like the bronzer is going on very nice. Like, it's not lifting up the powder. It's not moving. It's not moving the powder, which is good. And it's going on nicely on top of this powder foundation. Of course, you know, I'm definitely going to go in with the powder bronzer by Juvia's Place, one of my favorites. I hope if you guys are still at this point in the video that you subscribe to the channel. Come on, guys. We're trying to grow our channel. Okay, very nice. Now, I do want to set under my eyes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put a little bit of powder under my eyes so I can finish the bottom, and then go from there. I'm going to put a little bit of this Mercier powder under my eyes. This is the Yensa sponge, Y-E-N-S-A. So far, with all of this powder on top of powder, it's still looking good. Yeah, because we definitely just want to use what we would normally use, because otherwise what good is this product as a foundation if we can't put all of our products on top? Then what good is it? Okay, so we are going to now go back into, this is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill GH34 brush. I'm gonna go into this color right here and this color and try to smoke out under my eye. Yeah. I like that. I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara. If you're wondering what I had on my lips when I started, it was the Kopara Coconut Lip Balm. Kopari, that. Yeah, I like that. House Labs Optic Intensity Ico Eyeliner in the color Beige Matte. What is this called? Rihanna Full Frontal Mascara in Cause I'm Black. If you guys have any products that you want me to try out, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section. I hate black under my eyes. I just do. I can't help it. And this is a really black mascara. It really is a very black mascara. This pencil is so expensive for this point to be coming off. And it's off. And I'm going to put it in a corner highlight in here. That was the same color that I used on the lid. Let me brush this off. I'm going to use the same brush because this is the powder. That's the powder that we want to cover it up. I'm going to go in with this bronzer. This is the dark bronzer, not the deep dark. This is the dark. That's what it looks like. I must say, it's definitely not moving the product around, so that's a good thing so far. Looking good, looking good, looking good. This is the deep bronzer I'm using to contour my nose with. Okay, let's do a blush. I just pulled the blush out. I don't even know if it's gonna match. Let's see. This is the Saharan blush volume number 2. So that's what we're gonna use. And I'm gonna take these two colors right here. Tau and Yara. Tau and Yara. And put those on my cheeks. Let's see. Very, very nice. I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this, the Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish, and just put a little bit of this under my eyes for some brightness. This is the dark one. It's definitely not my favorite powder. I guess it gave a little bit of brightness. I'm just going to dust this powder off with a little bit of this Sephora number 60 powder. Just like brush it in. Just gonna set around everything with this powder and then spray and see how the face is looking. Okay, so this is looking very dry, so I'm just gonna spray my face. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Set and Spray. Party all day, stay all night. Party all night, stay all day. I know it is a powder. I know it's a powder foundation, but I'm gonna put a highlighter on. Juvia's Place. I guess this is a full face of Juvia's Place. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna go light with the highlighter, I think. Let's see, this is very gold, but I guess it's actually pretty good considering the eyeshadow. I just love highlighter, I can't help it. This color is so pretty. This is volume 2 of the Juvia's Place Tribe highlighters. I can't help it. This is beautiful. I can't help it. I know. I love highlighter. I cannot. I love highlighter. I can't help it. I'm not ashamed to say it. I can't help it. Like, I really, really love it. It's so pretty. Look how smooth and buttery it is. And how beaming. Look how beaming it is. I love that. And just a little bit here. I love that. Okay. I'm gonna spray this. Okay, this is the Danessa Myricks Set It Forever Mist All Control Setting Spray. Let's try this one. I just want something to give me a little... I think I said it before. This is the color Stone by MAC. I'm gonna use a lipstick by Juvia's Place. I use this lipstick Libra. It's like an orangey nude. Well, yeah, like a purpley nude. It's a nice moisturizing lipstick. I like it. It feels good on the lips. I think I might need a darker liner. I'm gonna go over this with Trendsetter. I think the lips look nice. Let me just comb my hair and then I will come back to tell you my thoughts on this makeup. I think I want to put this highlighter in my inner corner instead of the color that I used. this, because this is very beaming. I love it. Is it sparkling at all? Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna comb my hair and I will be right back to give you my thoughts on this makeup that we used. Okay guys, I'm back and this is the finished look. Hopefully you like it. I think it looks pretty. I love the eyes. I think they look gorgeous. I'm gonna start with the palette. The palette was beautiful. It had a lot of everyday colors for just about any complexion. I love these 3 colors right here. First of all, I love all of the colors, but these 3 colors right here and this one, actually these 4 colors right here, make a nice everyday eye for any woman. I love the color story in this palette. The shadows blended out beautifully. The pigment was very nice. The only shadow that I had a problem with was this color right here. This light color, it would not stay on. For some reason, if you look here and you look over here, it just wouldn't stay on. I had to put a shimmer on top of it, which was this color. Yeah, I thought it was a shimmer, but it doesn't really have a lot of shimmer to it. So I don't know if that is because of it going on top of the powder. It probably should have just been by itself on the eye, but the colors are beautiful. The formula is great. The pigmentation is wonderful, and Juvia's Place has done it again with this palette. The color story is very nice. What I like about this palette the most is there are no surprises when it comes to this color story. Everything is exactly what it appears to be, so I like that. Even though I love a surprise, don't get me wrong, but I really like that palette. It's something that if you don't have it, I would say go pick it up because it's a really nice palette. Now I'm going to talk about these brushes. Okay, so the face brushes were nice, right? They were nice. They did what a face brush does. They applied the makeup. It really did. This one put the powder foundation on very nicely. I like the face brushes much better than I like the eye brushes. The eye brushes are too soft. They just really are too soft. Although they did blend the product out nicely, I just like something a little stiffer because I just do. So, I mean, it's not that it's a bad brush. I didn't see any shedding or anything like that. I didn't see any like hairs on my face. I just don't care for a soft brush like that. So again, these were nice. It's not something that I would be like, ooh, you gotta go out and buy. They were decent brushes. The face brushes were nice. They were really large brushes. Like the handles are very large. Other than that, they're nice brushes. I wouldn't say go out and get them. When I bought these brushes, they were on sale, so I don't feel bad because I think I got them like 50 or 60% off. So I'm happy about that because they're not some of the better brushes that I've used. There's nothing wrong with them. They look like they're made very well, but it's just they're a little soft for my liking. Okay, so let's get to this. Let's get to this powder. This Juvia's Place I Am Magic powder foundation. Okay, so I think the skin looks nice. I do see a lot of texture, so this powder is not good when it comes to texture. Like I have a lot of texture in my cheek area. This powder says that it is supposed to like fill in pores and make the skin look smooth. I mean, from a distance, it looks fine, but when you look up close, I definitely see a lot of texture. It's not really bad. Like I would go outside with this makeup on, but I would probably use this powder to set my makeup with. I wouldn't really use it as just a foundation. Unless I was like running out the door and I threw something on. But now let me tell you this about this product. It went on very nicely. You can build the coverage up because it really did go on nicely. It appeared to have a very smooth look. My face, before I put the foundation on with a powder, and it didn't make it look cakey or anything like that. It had a very nice, smooth, kind of natural look. It doesn't look bad. Everything that I put on top of it blended in pretty nicely. I put concealer on. It came out nice. I put bronzer on. It didn't lift the product. It went on smoothly. And I also put highlighter on. As you can see, I don't think you can miss it. But everything went on top of it very nicely, and it did not lift up the product. So I really did like that about it. Now, how long this is gonna last, I don't know. I know that I started putting this foundation on probably about an hour and a half ago. So the time is 7:44 now. I'm gonna show you. And I probably will start editing. So it's 7:45. I may come back and just update you guys on how this foundation is looking. I didn't do a lot of setting it outside of the powder that it is already. I did put a little bit of this Sephora Micro Smooth powder on top, and I mean, it's looking really good to me. I think it looks nice. I love the eyes. But I think that all in all, the foundation was very nice. Again, like I said, I would not use this just as a foundation, but if you want to, you can, because it did have a nice amount of coverage. Now what I will say is this powder came out a lot darker than I thought it was going to be, because for it being this kind of color, it was really showing up like my complexion. I thought it was going to be a little bit lighter. So like when you look at how I just like swatched it and then I put it on my hand, it blended in really nice. So I guess that is my color. So again, this is color Katsina, and this product is made in Italy, so I guess that's why it went so smooth on the skin. Everything else that I have on my face will be listed in the description. I'm not going to go over everything because I don't want to make this video super long. It was about these brushes, this powder foundation, and this beautiful eyeshadow palette. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this makeup. And if you are not subscribed and you're still here, I hope that means that you love the channel and you will subscribe before clicking off this video. Also, one of you guys mentioned that you would like to know more about me. So I'm going to be doing a get to know me tag video. So if you follow me on Instagram, you can DM me your question. If not, you can put the message in the comment section, and I'm going to get all the questions together, and then I'm going to make a video answering you guys' questions. So hopefully that is something that will be fun for both of us. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup look, and I hope that you like this video. So please let me know. Okay, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.